People are usually blown away when they see it for the first time. They're like, wow, I didn't know you could actually do a kickflip or an ollie. And wow, you didn't glue your fingers to it? How is it sticking? Hi, I'm Mike Schneider, and welcome to my world of fingerboarding. Fingerboarding is basically miniature skateboarding. You can do anything you can do on a real skateboard, and you can do a whole lot more too. I don't think I could stop fingerboarding if I tried.
For Mike, this all began at age 9, playing with toy boards made of plastic. That same year, he started his own fingerboard company called Flatface, crafting everything by hand as true to a real skateboard as could be.
So the deck is made out of 5 or 7 plies of real wood, just like a real skateboard. As you can see, it has concave here, and it has a nose and tail which are bent up. Then you take the trucks, which are made out of metal. They really turn like a real skateboard with a single axle, and they have bushings, so you can tighten them tighter or looser, depending on your preference. And the wheels actually have real bearings inside, so they really roll like a real skateboard again. And they're made with custom materials that I designed, and it's similar to a real skateboard, but a little bit less grippy and just feel a little bit better.
As you've probably noticed, a fingerboard, like its big brother, also has no bindings. Nothing to keep it and your digits attached as they fly. So, making it fly sometimes requires a bit of physics.
You're applying pressure to the tail, you're popping it off the ground like that, which is lifting the board. But instead of the board just going randomly off into space, you're jumping up with it, and your momentum goes with the board, and you kind of level out by shifting your weight in the air and then landing on it.
This little move is called an ollie, and it's the key building block for all other fingerboard jumps.
The next basic trick that everyone learns is a kickflip. And so to do a kickflip, you start off by doing an ollie, by popping it. Then when you get here, as you level out, your front finger is going to flick off of the corner of the nose. That's going to flip it.
Once the ollie and the kickflip are mastered, a fingerboarder moves up a level to the 360 flip.
To do that, you're doing the same flicking motion with your front finger, but then you're adding a scoop with your back finger. So you're scooping the back, flipping it, spinning it around, and landing on it.
If this is the first you've heard about fingerboarding, you're not alone. But according to Mike, over 100,000 people are doing it, even his parents' mailman.
He told me about it one day, and I showed him a board, and he did a trick, and I was blown away. So all kinds of people fingerboard.
At 23, Mike's boards are now sold around the globe. And as one of the sport's top riders, his face gets around too.
It's really crazy. Every time I get recognized, it's like I see it in their eyes that they're about to say something, and then they always do, and they're like, hey, I've seen you on YouTube, I fingerboard.
As cool as it is to be recognized, one particular interaction was especially powerful.
So the Make-A-Wish Foundation contacted me back in 2012 about a kid named Chido who lives in the Netherlands. Basically, they said, we're Make-A-Wish, there's a kid who wants to meet you as his wish, and we want to fly you out here. Basically, I just went there and fingerboarded with him. I got to answer all his questions, and I brought some ramps and stickers and boards. And I got to give him all that stuff at the end. It was a really special moment for sure, because it's definitely nothing I would have expected, and it means a lot to me to be able to make somebody happy like that.
After 14 years in this game, without doubt, fingerboarding is Mike's life. It's his career, and based on the giant fingerboard park in his living room, it's his passion too.
There it is. You get that? It's in my mind all the time, and it's just something I love doing because it feels good and it's just part of me.
The big question now, what's next?
It's hard to tell what the future holds. I mean, fingerboarding is growing. It's a slow but steady growth, and every year the events are bigger than the year before. Every year I sell a few more boards than the year before, and more people recognize me, so I just see fingerboarding getting a little bit more popular all the time.